Connecting. Are we streaming? Alright, you already know what the fuck it is. It is Gary Grigsby's War in the East 2, game number 2, Road to Leningrad, turn 7. We're going. If you've got this far, you're already hooked. You want to know how this is going to end for me. And we are approaching the halfway mark of this scenario. Let's see how things are looking for me. Dee-da-dee-da-dee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee. Come on, let's go. Oh, Peter Jackson is going to join the stream right now. Here we go. We are going to send him a link to the stream. I'm live right now. Let's go. Alright, we're still downloading the game. This signals to me that there is something wrong. I'm going to task manager out of War in the East 2. We're going to try again. I'm going to move my screen here just so no one steals my serial number. As I log back in, let's just get past this one little part so no one will steal my serial number. That's great. We're signing in. And we're back. Alright, we're going to try this again. We're going to download the game. And let's see how things look for me. There we go. Now I'm going to bring up Twitch in my browser just in case one person joins the stream. Just one person. And then I will say hi to them. But no, we're sitting pretty at a nice 0 viewers, and that's probably where we'll stay. And that's okay with me. This signals to me that there's... Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's look at how we're going here. Got some partisan activity. We knew this. No one's isolated. 1 unit low supply. Alright, I'll take it. No cutoffs. It looks like the pocket did escape, which is fine. Our panzers are doing great on fuel. Our Air Force is a little bit lagging. I think at this point I'm going to assign them to... No, I do like them on the 16th Army. I think I'm going to keep it right how it is. Let's see what air directives they generate. They're moving up. It's probably going to be a ground support and some recon. Recon up there, I think, is appropriate. But let's think, where do I really want recon? I don't need recon up there. That's ridiculous. I know they got defenses up there. I really, obviously, guys, we want recon here. So we are gonna try that out again. I know I did it last turn, and I don't know how effective it was. What is going on here? Can I move this? Okay. I don't know how effective it was, but I really just want to make sure we're not going to get totally bamboozled by units up here. So we're going to do that. We're going to set the intensity to medium. It's not raining, so I really think they should fly. We're set to interdict, which means we're going to look for units that we don't know are there already. And we'll assign Koloft 18 and Koloft North. Koloft are recon units. And then we will assign to the other recon, we'll put Koloft 16 and Koloft PGR on there. Getting real custom with the air directives. We'll see if this actually pays off. Oh, Peter is on Twitch, and he is watching. How delightful. Well, none of my sorties flew, which is always kind of a confusing... What's up, Pete? Maybe you can give me some strategic advice. No sorties flew. It might be a fuel thing. But that's actually my biggest complaint in this entire game, is that sometimes your air directives just don't fly, your planes just don't fly, and you got to figure out why. And I feel like it's a fueling thing. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to my planes. I prefer the ground war. It's a learning curve. I'll get there eventually. But like I do see a lot of my air bases here are like out of supply, and like out of fuel. You got work till 5:30. All right, that's fine. Another time. All right. Glad you're watching the stream now, though. Always love a committed fan. All right, we're back. So we're gonna move into Estonia. These guys have an orange border because they're set to withdraw automatically on turn 8. So I got to use them before I lose them. So I'm just gonna send them out into the fucking wilderness and just say, "Tell me what you find." I mean, at least I can capture these ports, right? It looks like they have absolutely no defenses. And if I was them, I would not play that way. So I'm just surprised. So, okay, it looks like they just got nothing there. Alright, this core, I'm doing a cheeky little move. We're going straight. Is that even worth it? Okay, now I'm really tempted to just take this road all the way. Like, maybe now I should exploit the fact that they have no defenses. I could really pull off a nice little encirclement. Do I have any motor? None of my motorized units are. It's really just up to these guys. But it's going to take them like 3 or 4 turns to pull it off. I don't know if it's worth it. I think this is probably good. But then they have to move through all this heavy woods and this swamp. Man. I'm just getting the ports. Like just this one core, you know? Okay, well let's see how far I can advance with the other stuff, and then we'll make a decision. Would you say that Vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 is decent enough to get into? I didn't realize the game you're playing is $80, and your stream cuts in and out, by the way. I think it's because my internet is trash. Yeah, look, my stream just completely cut out. Alright, I'm going to stop streaming. I do have the YouTube. I'm going to write to Peter. Peter is talking about whether or not he should play Vanilla Hearts of Iron 4. And I need to concentrate on this game, so I'm not going to get into what I think about that game. Alright, we're going forwards here. Ever forwards, ever forwards. I do not want to control this road here. Let's get these motorized divisions up and around. Let's start a little encirclement. How far around these guys do you think I can get? Oh, jeez. They got fucking nothing here. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I didn't even... Oh man, I didn't get close enough. To get that, let's grab that. Let's grab that. Goodbye. I'll hold that for my infantry. So this is a very important key to get. I want to have my defensive line be all along these woods. With the 16th Army eventually, and then slowly bring it back as I concentrate forces up north. I think that's what I want to do. That's what I've tried. Obviously, I have never won this scenario, so words with a grain of salt here. They're kind of fortified here. I'm not just going to throw my tanks at them. I really want to try to get up and around as many units as I can. I definitely am not going to send my tanks into the heavy woods here. I'm going to try to take this hex. So I'm going to move up this way. I'm going to send some motorized units here to help. And we're both going to just take them out. And I did a deliberate attack. I know it's a lot of movement points, but I didn't want to risk like a really pitched battle. And that did add a lot of combat delay, which is a massive delay for motorized units. So I'm not entirely sure. See, look, it goes from 31 to 12 moving through that combat delay. It's really brutal. At this point, I'm debating whether or not... Well, let's see what my 18th Army can do. Let's bring the 18th Army up. And then maybe we can clear out this path with some infantry. So, like, maybe these two can try something. They had their support. Alright, but we still got them. Alright, that's really fortunate for my motorized units. Because now this is a path. And let's see what else I can do here. I have more infantry. These guys have to get surrounded and isolated, and they need to surrender. So let's get up and around behind them. We'll take these police, and we'll cover the bottom here. L core, great. This core. I think I am just gonna go around this way. I don't think this is the move. It would be the move if, like, I actually was trying to encircle someone, but this is probably gonna end up being faster. Just because I don't have to move through those heavy woods. Alright, we're forming kind of a spearhead here. Something I'm kind of trying to toy with, the idea. Very concentrated push right through here. Boom. Eventually we are going to have to go through... I think this is a pretty good strategic point to aim for. Just because this is kind of the bottleneck of roads. Otherwise I have to push through like 2 hexes, 3 hexes of heavy woods. I don't think that's going to be great. Alright, so I got my motorized. Let's keep pushing up towards that. Get this road. Okay, there's the bulk of their defense right there. Yep, we got it. I definitely want to go right in there. Let's get this out. Hopefully this wasn't a mistake. They held. I lost 4 tanks. A lot of combat prep wasn't the best move. So now I'm being threatened with a encirclement, so I have to hold this flank. They can't get in here though. Alright. 16th Army, we need you. Oh, I should really be moving my HQs up before I start entering my fucking tanks into battle. Man, that was dumb. Alright, this motorized unit I think has served its purpose. It's stuck in the heavy woods. It doesn't have a future out here. I'm going to bring it up with the rest of the motorized units. Oh, there's a good thing I just caught this unit. Because that was a sneaky encirclement waiting to happen. And that's why recon is extremely important. These tanks are in danger of being encircled. I have to widen my line just a little bit. Maybe that's enough. Let's see what the 16th Army can do. Could be stream settings you need to tweak. Alright, I'm gonna go and tweak my stream settings. I don't know what kind of bitrate to do. All right. Sixteenth Army really can do a lot. In fact, this division can save this entire situation. And I wanted to bring them north anyway, so we'll park it. Now we have to decide which of these, yeah, okay, so I was going to say which ones are going to hold the back line. It's going to be obviously these guys. Let's bring you up to Velekiluki. That's where you'll be operating from. And park there, great. And we'll park you up here. And then we will park the HQ there. Alright, so that's going to be the basic skeleton of my defense. These are going to each split into regiments. And we're just going to hold the line. And it doesn't need to be a forever hold. It just needs to be enough to not just get, you know, it needs to be something while I bring up the rest of my forces here. Now, there is something to be said with ending in terrain that you already had. Like, not new terrain, but old terrain. Or old land. So I'm going to try to do that with all of the 16th Army. In fact, just so I don't accidentally move these guys, I do want to... Oh, look, they're all out of command range. I gotta like this. Probably the best I can do. Oh, no, I can do that. But I do want to set their color different just so I don't accidentally move them. They are my border guards. And we're going to set them a nice kind of red. Oh, my food is here. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, and no, I'm not editing that part out of the video. Alright, this color is not great. I'm going to set it to a more drastic color. Great. Alright, just so I remember, those guys are the border guards. And let's bring the rest of this corps up into here. I don't want to use all of their movement points. I want to use most of them. And yeah, we're going to bring this up to threaten that a little bit. Great. We've got them encircled. We've got them surrounded. This HQ can move up there. Where is the 16th Army HQ? Oh, that's still in Velekiluki. I think we can probably move this to... Well, do I have a depot there? And will I ever have a depot there? You know, I was just going to park this FBD, my rail unit, just on Pskov. But I think there's something to be said for, like, getting this rail going to Velekiluki. Because that could be a depot. No, it actually really couldn't. It's probably not worth it. I think parking it here is probably the best move because this is going to be my main depot. And now that I have 10 action points, I want to assign Walter Model, who is the best infantry commander, to probably the corps that has the most fitted out men. This one has 15,000 men. Where's the first corps? I know they're pretty fitted. There it is. They have 12,000. No, it's going to be the second corps. Yeah, we're gonna put on Walter Model. He's very good. He's the best infantry general. And these guys are gonna be my elites. And I'm gonna put them as supply priority 4. I wanna keep them topped up at all time. I'm gonna set their color to black. Actually, that looks stupid. Kind of looks cool though. I'm gonna set their color to gray. They're my elites. I want to make sure they're in good supply, good order, as much as possible. Which they are. This one's a little low supply. Alright, looks good. As far as depots are concerned, I'm pretty happy with this. I don't want to use my action points like assigning construction units like I did before, where that was a huge failure. I want to trust the placement that the AI has done. I'm gonna activate AI assist. Great, it's airdropping right at a phenomenal location. Very central. Very central. Right on an airbase. It's feeding all the units around it. Very good. I'm not gonna do AI depot management. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna end my turn. Thanks for watching, guys. The stream had cut out like halfway through my turn, so I'm sorry. But this is just gonna go on YouTube. It'll all be okay. So thank you. That was Theater of War, turn 7. Till next time, everybody. And I think next turn, honestly, I'm gonna start thinking about my end game, which is starting to drop interdiction in and around Leningrad to keep them from keeping it really well supplied. Because I think that siege has to start early, and it starts with long-range bombing. So next turn, I think I'm gonna try to move my planes up, try to get them into a position where they can do that. Alright, later guys.